Hi everyone, this is Abby Miller and I am back with another interview. This week's interview might be the most exciting one because I actually got to film it at KSDK News Channel 5, which is an NBC affiliate news station. I interviewed this week a news reporter slash meteorologist named Tracy Hinson, and it was an amazing experience. I want to thank Tracy for taking time out of her very busy schedule to meet with me and allow me to interview her. And of course, I want to thank KSDK for letting me come on their set and even watching a little bit of the newscast. So that being said, I hope you all enjoy this interview. Hi everyone, this is Abby Miller here again. I'm here with Tracy Hinson, who is a news reporter and a meteorologist for News Channel 5 on KSDK. Not only is she wonderful on the news and as a news reporter, but she is wonderful as a positive body and self-image advocate. I actually found out about her when I saw her amazing story on national news. So I'm here to talk to her a little bit more about herself and about that story today.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here, Miss Hinson. So the first question I want to ask is kind of what is the typical day for a news reporter? I'm so interested. I got to see a little bit of it when I just first got here, but I want to hear more about it.
So, a lot of times people think that we, have a makeup artist and a stylist. Like, I even had someone write in today and asked me, what does your stylist have you today? I'm like, well, my stylist is me, myself, and I. We pick out our own outfits. I get in at about 4 in the morning and I do my own makeup. Wow. And then for the forecasting side, I have to come in, I look at computer models, I kind of fine tune our forecast, make sure it's still on track with the day before, with our thinking the day before, and then on reporting days, it's completely different. It's like wearing 2 different hats. I come in, I usually have some story ideas ready to go, which I've researched from the day before, and because I do weather, my usual science-based, so I come in and I will have a little morning meeting and I'll pitch my stories, and sometimes I'm assigned what I pitch and sometimes not. And I can shoot, so sometimes I go out with a photographer, and sometimes I go out with a camera, and I shoot and edit my own stories, and so that's kind of a day in reporting, and the day in weather is a little different. It's in studio, I don't go outside, I don't really see as many people, there are no windows in here, so I like reporting too. It's a good mix of both.
And you're sort of new kind of to this channel and everything, so how have you been liking it so far?
Oh, I love St. Louis. I've been here since April, and I really like KSDK. I love working with Kelly Jackson on Sunday mornings. That's always a treat. We have a great weather team. I've actually known Anthony Slaughter for the past 6 years. So, and I love St. Louis so far. How could you not like butter cake? And I got here for the Blues to win.
Oh, yeah, Stanley Cup.
It's been great.
Yeah, that's so great. Okay, so speaking kind of more on news, you have a lot of people that you film with. You have a lot of stories that you hear. Do you think, sort of on the more self-image side, do you think that news in the past, as you've been doing it, has affected your self-image?
I don't think it's really affected my self-image. It definitely makes you more conscious about different things. Like, I can really see on camera the difference. I fluctuate between about 2 to 5 pounds within a given week, and I can see that on camera. And I think I see it more on camera because of what people have said to me.
Right.
But, for other women that I work with, I think they take it a lot harder than I do. They really focus in on it. It really kind of ruins their day when they get a bad message or a bad note from someone. But me, not as much.
Yeah, how do you kind of combat that? How have you learned to not really, I don't want to say care, but not really be greatly impacted by what people say or when you see yourself on news?
Sure. It's interesting. I think the main reason I don't care as much as some others is I really love life and I love eating. It's such a big part of it,
Me too.
And no, my mom's, she's the opposite of me. She loves, being fit. She loves being extra skinny, and she doesn't love food the way I love food. She's like, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. And I'm like, not true. Have you had toasted ravioli? So I'm just not willing to give up my current lifestyle to fit into, I'm not a model, I'm a meteorologist. So
you received an email from a viewer talking about your body, your image, your look. Can you tell us a little bit more what happened?
Yeah, so I got an email from a viewer, which is very common. We get emails from viewers all the time. This one, I was eating my dinner and I was just going through my emails to see, I respond back to people. Sometimes they want to know weather questions like wind speed, or sometimes they want to know, where I get my hair done. So, fill them in on that. And Mary had wrote, this isn't the first time I've noticed this. Your belly hangs out and it shortens the front. And she was belly. It hangs out in the front of your dresses, and it looks like you need to wear a girdle. This isn't the first time I've noticed it. It's something you should do. And I was kind of just taken aback because we get messages from time to time that might comment on our looks in a negative way, but rarely are they worded that rudely. So I went out to the news studio and I took a picture of me eating spaghetti and pointing to my belly and saying, well, I'm sorry you don't like it, but this is what it's going to be. Basically, sorry, not sorry, Mary. So that was what happened, and then it took off. Like, I posted that picture with the pasta in my mouth, pointing to my stomach, just being like, good old me, confident, and it took off the next day. It was viral in a week, and yeah.
That's crazy.
It was a big week.
So kind of more on that body image, what people say about you. Tell us a little bit about that email that you received that went crazy, that everybody saw. You got quite a bit of attention from it. So I just want to hear kind of more about what drove you to respond to that specific email and kind of why you chose to take the route that you did with it.
Sure. So I actually respond to every email I get, positive or negative ones. Mary's was particularly harshly written.
Yeah,
I was like, wow, wear a girdle, your belly hangs out in the front. Just a bunch of comments, which for me, yeah, it hurts a little bit. I was actually eating the spaghetti in the picture when I posted that. And I responded to her on email a little differently than when I had posted online. I just said, thank you for writing in. I appreciate your input. Sometimes I wear Spanx, but this isn't a dress I feel I have to wear them in. But thanks for your input, Tracy, But I posted it online because I was hoping that, other television viewers would see it and not write things in like that, because it affects my coworkers sometimes more than it affects me. And it's just like, we're not going to change what we're doing.
Right.
A lot of times we like the outfit we're wearing or we like the way our hair is, and we're not going to change.
Yeah.
But that post took off in a totally different way than I thought it would, and there's more body image about it, and I've been able to talk. I had an interview with the Today Show, and I talked to Daily Blast Live, and just kind of promoting self-confidence, really.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
So how is that? Like, you kind of were talking about how you've done a lot of interviews. How has the response been from viewers regarding that since that all happened?
I can't think of, no one agreed with Mary, and I got thousands of comments, thousands of comments, thousands of retweets. No one agreed with Mary, and everyone was beyond supportive of me and my look and my outfits. And what I've really enjoyed is, I'm new to St. Louis. I just started here in April. I had a huge influx of St. Louis viewers who wrote in saying, we love you on, on Channel 5, and we like your looks, and we like your style. So that really made me happy. I got a lot of support, not only from, the internet community, but for right here in the newsroom, too. I don't think that post would have taken off if, like Rennie Knott, who has a huge following, he tweeted it in the morning, and then our web department, they wrote a little story about it. So it was nice to get some support in the newsroom, too.
So kind of for people who want to do news, for body image, for seeing yourself on news, all that combined, if they want to get started in news, what is your advice for those people? What would you say to them kind of regarding what they want to do?
Well, for one, you're definitely going to have thick skin when you come into it. Know that you're not going to make everyone happy. That's the most important thing. That no day is going to be perfect. You're never going to have like a perfect hair day, a perfect makeup day, and a perfect outfit day all in one. And you're not going to have perfect hits either. Like, your weathercast might not be perfect. So a big thing of it, I think, in news is accepting that no day or no look is going to be perfect.
Right.
And that's just an unrealistic expectation.
Right.
We're not edited in the news. It's all live. So I think that's the main thing, is it's never going to be perfect. What you say, how you look, your style. So you got to accept it and be happy with what you give out.
Of course. So now I have to ask about these mac and cheese reviews I've seen so much of. How did you get into those? What inspired you?
I've loved mac and cheese my whole life, and it's a legitimate problem because if I go to a restaurant and I hear, I go in with the idea that, okay, they have a really good burger, I'm going to try their burger, and then I see, oh, they have a special, it's mac and cheese that day. Well, I'm not going to get that burger I had gone in there to get. I have to get mac and cheese, and I don't know if you have something that you eat like that, but when mac and cheese, it makes my day. Whether it's a good day or a bad day, it's heartwarming to me, and it's like a little taste of home no matter where I am. And it doesn't matter what kind of mac and cheese I'm eating. It can be Kraft mac and cheese from the box, or it can be homemade. I love it all.
That's so cute. Okay, so what's your favorite mac and cheese you've reviewed so far?
In St. Louis or ever?
Ever.
Okay.
And then St. Louis.
I really love Wolfgang Puck Live at LA Live in California has a phenomenal mac and cheese. And I like that it doesn't have bacon or breadcrumbs. It's just a really good mac and cheese. Screen Door in Portland, Oregon, also delicious. And so far, and I've had quite a few here in St. Louis so far, I really love it. It's just down the street from here is Midwestern's. It's a little spicy, it's a little sweet. I think they might have like a cream cheese in it, and it is delicious.
Oh, I'll have to go try that.
It is good.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, I would like to say thank you so much for interviewing with me today. I think the mac and cheese was a good way to wrap it up. So, make sure you go get some mac and cheese today. You've heard some good recommendations here. So, I just want to say thank you for coming in today. Any last words? Any way that people can reach you?
Yeah, you can follow me at TValWX. So, I'm going to be on Twitter, and my middle name's Valentina. A lot of people ask about, how did you get this TValWX? And then weather, WX stands for weather. But, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and I've got a great plethora of animals at home to check out, too. So share your animal pictures with me and your food pictures with me. I want to see them.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here. It's been lovely getting to talk to you.
Great talking to you, too, Abby.
Okay, everyone. That is it for this interview. I really hope that you enjoyed it just as much as I enjoyed interviewing Tracy. You can find all the other interviews that I've ever filmed on my website, which is www.selfvalueyou.org. You can follow me on Instagram for more of what I'm doing at selfvalue. You is spelled the same way, YOU. And of course, you can follow me on Facebook at the same handle. I'll see you guys in the next interview. Bye!
We're all fighting a battle. We're singing the same song, trying to find someone who cares as much as we do. We're all climbing the ladder while we're sinking in this boat, trying to find someone